What's going on, everybody? Doc, your average gamer guys, back yet again. Free to play action. Still no cam. Apologies for that. Hopefully having this situation fixed. If you're not caught up to date, go watch a previous video this week and I explained it in a little bit more detail. But today on free to play here, we're doing a few things. We are trying to fight our bosses. We're in the midst of the Purge event, and I want to grab some stripes. We're going to pick up 400 today. So we are one task away for Consilium. We are just these 3 tasks away. So bear with me, hang out. Let's jump in. We're getting close to season end as well. So these points are helpful. We're grinding. Our locations also just got reset for everything today on my free to play account. So I am going to make hopefully some good progress here very, very shortly to go and get some stuff done. But right now, we're looting some machines. We're getting some things complete. I always love this. That's awesome, actually. You know what else is really, really great? I'm not going to kill this guy. I have the melee buff again. So perfect timing here for this zone and region. We picked this up. I'm very, very excited about that. So we're going to one-shot some Zomzoms. That's my plan here. That stunk. Actually, pretty bad, but we're going to get our machines done. Watch this. Boom! Dude, I love it. I love it. It might be my favorite perk now, honestly. The damage with firearms is obviously very, very good, but this is just clutch. This is just absolutely clutch for farming these regions. I am pretty thrilled with this. Smoking this guy. Look at that. 2-shot there. Then we're just going to get some extra durability, some extra damage out of this slasher. This guy's going to go down quick, helping us to save all of our precious armor durability. We are in good shape. Let's see here. I do want to grab, now that that task is done, I am going to try to go and I want to grab some thermite. I realized here that with the northern region, I probably need to do a little bit of farming. I probably need to farm a little bit, grab some resources, and I try to avoid... I don't really need to avoid the boars as much, but I'm going to try to avoid the big guys. There are a ton of boars around here. Holy moly. See that? I think there is some adjustment. Oh no, I lost my cursor. There she is. I do think there's some adjustment for some of these that we need. I don't think I can get this without triggering this guy. Yeah, I should have snuck attack him. I knew it. I was right on the edge of the zone of him seeing me. I do think if I could have any power and make any adjustments, I do think I'd make some slight adjustments to these zones. I think one of the big things I'm not a fan of is that our big frozen bloaters here move. I think if they were stationary, be a lot better off. There's so many like moving enemies in the zones when you consider the boars that I think it would be fair if those guys, and generally they don't move a ton, but they move enough that it makes it a little frustrating, a little tough sometimes. That's just me though. Is this another big guy? Jeez, and there's tons of them here too. All right, I'm out. I'm not sticking around for this. I'm not going to fight these guys. If we missed one thermite, it's fine. We'll survive. We will do okay. There is this here, which is a great opportunity to get sturgeon. That being said, I don't have any of the buffs going on right now. It's probably not getting that done. I'm going to go and fight the zombies here. Get some different weapons. We are set up here for the boss fight as well. I did go ahead and craft a Scorcher. Want to have ourselves a little bit of an easier time, but I am also curious to see how effective we're going to be able to be if we go and can get some melee shots in. So I'm going to try to get some slasher hits in and just see with the boost how it goes. And then we'll whip the Scorcher out if we need to do that. Some fox hides here, we might as well. And I'm going to try to make quick work of this one. Here's what I noticed. If you don't trigger the it's funny, if you don't trigger the dialogue from the raiders here, the zombies don't spawn. I don't know if anyone ever noticed that. I've committed to this fox, so he's dying. We're getting this done here. Okay. Let's go. And, yep, here they come. Noises. Boom, they weren't here. Now they're here. I think is really funny. You can also just get a lot of damage in and basically smoke these guys before they pretty much get there. Probably one of the easiest daily tasks that there is in the game. At least currently. Nice. Bring some bottles with us and grab some of that. Got supply event going on. Just a good time. Having a good time in the game. You enjoy the grind. You're having a good time. Even if you don't enjoy the grind, hopefully you're having a good time. I guess I probably could have cut some of those trees down. I brought 2 axes for that purpose, although our daily task for the island region is to do some work there. Gosh, I really want to loot this. Oh, this will work out nicely. Let's let this guy get out of the zone here. Oh my gosh, wrong weapon. Oops. I wasn't paying. I was paying more attention to the guy walking away than I was what I had in my hand. That's what I get for not paying attention. Tricky. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Smack this guy. You did. Gosh, look at all these. Look at all this cluster of enemies. Get this guy. Can I get this guy? No. I don't think I can. Let's get this looted up. Keep building our stockpiles of thermite. I'd appreciate in the future also maybe some events like related to some of these locations. And what I mean by that is like a northern island kind of, or northern region specific event that like gives you a bunch of thermite. Some of the other resources I think would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll see something for like Winter of Despair in the future at some point. Because I think that's the big thing, right? Like even just grinding some of these basic resources can get a little tedious, right? And we found ways to get by some of that. Some locations have become a lot easier to grind the resources. I just think this northern region and to a certain extent the island region, those locations are not necessarily the easiest to grind. So some events that, you could benefit from, extra resources, extra supplies, shorten the grind a little bit with as much as you need would be pretty cool. All right, we're gonna drop a few things off. What do I really not care about? I don't honestly care about that. We can make those. I'll eat this when necessary. I really don't honestly need that. And I think we're in good shape here. So, all right, let's see if we can't grab a few more things. Getting attacked here. I do want to grab a few of the other resources here. It's funny because I do want a lot of this fiber. Let's go ahead and pull the boar. Should be able to basically two-shot this guy now, which is super good. Let's go ahead and just pull this one too so that these guys stop bothering me. This is the biggest benefit right here of this melee. Like, so easy. We take like no damage. Do I want to fight these guys? Yeah. I guess that's my other complaint with this region is, man, the AI just they're not equipped with the right weapons to actually like kill anything here, which then makes it really awkward because then they just pull hordes and hordes of zombies, which is fine. It's just a little weird, All right. Mr. Northern Deer, you are very much in my way here. It's okay. Yeah, just, eat to your heart's content. Just gonna trigger this guy. Boom, boom. Doggo's down for the count. Good night. All right. Utilize our sneak attack. Bing, bang, boom. Done. Done. All right, I'm gonna at least sneak this guy. 2 hits. Beautiful. We'll use up some slasher here on this guy. Got this chest. Got that other thermite chest over there that I want. Pretty good little resource haul. Good supply points, too, if you've never really noticed or paid attention. Northern region is really good for that. You seem to get a lot of points from a lot of the enemies. Get some good points from taking down the bosses as well. So we should pretty easily, by doing this, fill up for the day, which is really good. This was a late spawn, which is why he attacked instantly and was close to the edge. I definitely did not get into the zone there. Alright, let's see if there's any other thermite, because I do want to grab that while we're here. And then we're on to our boss fight. Hopefully everybody's been enjoying the Purge event and season end. Hope you got the grind. I'm really, really hopeful that we can all get access to the new pass. It'll be this will be the second season with the new test pass. And I'm really hoping that they decide to roll that out for everybody. We'll see. We shall see. But last time the test pass went to 2 seasons, and then they rolled it out from my recollection. So that'll be good. We get that. Okay, it looks like we have hit our thermite chests. Looks like we've grabbed all the loot. All right, let's rock and roll to a boss fight. Should have it up now. The good part, too, is I should, with the days that we have left, I should also be able to get one more boss fight in here, which be really good. So this will reset. If I can hit this, once the hour cooldown goes down, I should get another set of daily tasks. If I can knock those out, we're getting another 400 points. So we'll do really well if that transpires, which is good. Okay, I want to run this and the Scorcher. Let me just make sure. Jump in here. I'm going to drop a couple of things with Doggo, a couple of things. We've got this filled up, so ready to go. So Doggo, you're kind of chilling on the edge here. In case we die, what do I not need? I essentially don't need those items. I guess this really doesn't matter in comparison to that. And if we need in a pinch, grab that. We will. Get our stashy stash organized here a little bit. All right. Into the fight we go. Borealis, sir. What you got? $18 damage with this. Wow, and I'm freezing already. Not cool. Alright, I'm going to swap to the Scorcher here. While he's doing that and I'm protected, we're sitting behind this thing. Just going to hit him with the Scorcher. 18 damage isn't a whole lot, I'm not going to lie. Gosh, the attack on this is kind of slow. And getting insta frozen there is really not ideal. I was hoping that the attack was going to be much better, but that seems to not be the case, unfortunately. And he's shooting this over the top of that. Alright, at least the armor's down. Just gonna run the Scorcher here. See if he'll jump at me. I'm gonna get this up. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh. Ah, man. So here's what's frustrating about that. When you get into that stun position, the fact that it takes so long, even after the animation is done, to then heal is very frustrating. Like, very frustrating. That's the only thing that I think, like, that attack is already kind of brutal enough as it is. The fact that you then have to deal with that, that attack and you can't heal at the same time is pretty frustrating. It's a hard attack to dodge. That one's a little frustrating. All right, we're gonna gear back up and we'll jump back over. Okay. He's dead. Wait, I'm almost dead. Holy moly, that was close. That would have been really awkward. Oh, man. All right. That is done. Finally, we decided to go ahead and also use our big boomstick here. The old apocalypse breath. We had one, we might as well. Let's take some loot. Let's head, to the island region here. Yeah, the other frustrating part about dying right there is we just used up a ton of our energy. Let's see, I can run here for 29, then I can drive from here. And as you see, everything for us is basically reset now. So I need to jump in, get our T-Hub. I was over at Bunker Alpha, so we already got a couple floors cleared there for the Operation Purge. Let's jump down here. Let's get this done. That was pretty good. All right, what do we need here? So we can drop a bunch of the stuff. We did get a pump, which is pretty cool. I got a manual earth drill, which is actually really nice. It's probably the best thing out of everything here that we picked up. We're gonna go ahead and throw our good set of armor on. Got some genomes, so we can swap everything out here. And equip this. Throw that there. All right, I do not need this. And I do not need that. All right, so that's full up. I have a few items here for the reputation that we picked up from the Hunter's Instinct event, I think. Go drop that off. I think this is also reset for us, so we can see what trade we have. The trades have definitely gotten interesting. I don't know. I still don't feel great about most of them. Ooh, I got a reward. What we got here? Nice. Ooh, random perk. Let's see which one we got. Exhaustion. And then this is a random perk at level 13. Making some decent progress here. I haven't honestly put a ton of time into the lab. What does exhaustion do? Let's see. Oh, it was just an upgrade, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look that one up. I honestly don't remember what that one is. Let's see what our trade here is from Janitor. We have 5 keycard A's, which... not bad. Ooh, that's expensive. I would definitely do the employee badges for the rep. 5 keycard A's for all this stuff. 15 woolen fabric is kind of a lot. The rest of that trade's pretty reasonable, except for that. So, I'll probably hold what I got. Now, we need to make some space here, because I'm going to go and be picking up some things. So, let's put some stuff down here for the moment. We could do some of that. We could do, I don't know, carbon fiber. I have some room over here. A doggo's holding some stuff. That was the only thing about doing this, is trying to conserve energy and plan appropriately. I ended up having a bunch of excess stuff. Sure, I don't know. Sure. Just throwing stuff everywhere at this point. All right, need some of these. Don't need this, I don't need this. I will take those. And I don't need these. And I'll take a couple extra weapons with me. And maybe some drills. Chopping trees down, I don't need that. I can put the gas here as well. I probably don't really need this many weapons. Oh, I definitely don't need this weapon, that's for sure. Let's also put this down. And I don't need the pistol. Doing a little inventory mumbo jumbo here. Let's head over. I think I got some manual earth drills. What I try to do is keep this stocked with some extra gas, as well as a couple of drills, so we can find opportunities to mine. I'm actually mining a lot of quartz at the moment. I'm actually gonna go here, I think. And grab a few good stuffs. A few good things. For our daily task. I have 14 out of 15. I ended up not doing the sewers, I think, one of the days. 2 of the days or something. So I got a couple of tasks, but let's jump here. Need these. Maybe I should have brought more of those. We just won't get hit. That'll be the key. Save all that up for the boss. User pistol here. Set up. Sensors is just 3 of these little sensors we've got to activate. Definitely want this. Definitely want that. Maybe I should. It's like, do I drive back to the base to drop off all this stuff? I guess we'll see what we pick up and what's worthwhile here today. But these crates, the crates, they definitely did a good job in this, in the island region here, having, I would say, valuable stuff. Like, I'm happy to see just about all of this, right? Like, this is just good quality. I feel like it's kind of helps to reduce the grind a little bit. All right, Doggo's going to help me out by hopefully getting this guy one more hit. I have the Spore Spitter here. Pop these guys. Just trying to preserve the armor. Grab this crate. There's probably... Oh, shoot. I guess I was too close. Normally, that's not a problem. Usually, you could stand right there. Maybe I was a shade too close, I guess. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's head in here. It's like, where did this Spore Spitter come from? Like, how did he see me? I always wonder that. These guys have some crazy range. They're just like the Toxic Spitters, just really crazy range in terms of being able to sense you. 2 sensors up. Now, the 3rd sensor might be in here. I honestly don't remember. Ooh, that's nice. I should honestly take the copper, but I'm going to use our drills here a bit. I'm going to drill up both the halite and actually the quartz. One of the things that I've noticed I've become the most, has been like the biggest thing that I've run low on is lenses, surprisingly enough. And I was happy I mined up a bunch of quartz when I did, but I have burned through a lot of our processed quartz. Now this guy, usually you can sneak past him, but since I want to mine this, I'm just going to take this guy out. Doggo do his thing. Save us a shot. Let's get healed up. So I've been, when I do these daily tasks, especially on these runs, so I've been trying to get Consilium up to get the fight, is I've been making sure to bring some drills and hit all this up. Now the good part is you get quite a bit of quartz, so we'll leave here with a good stockpile of it. And certainly you don't need to mine it. You can just kind of rely on the chests if you want. But I found myself doing both just to add to our stockpile and then processing it, breaking it down, and then turning it into lenses, which is in and of itself its own problem. One of the things that I've been thinking about is getting the bench upgrade for this so that I could do 2 stacks of these, because it's like an hour and a half per lens, which is a long time. It doesn't feel like it should be, doesn't feel like that's necessary for that, especially when you have to, you know, break it down multiple times. But what do I know? I just work here. Shouldn't break this. Perfect. Now those are the guns. Try to hang on. This guy's blind as a bat. Get to come over here and do this. I get to get the halite as well. I wish you got more of this. Like, I mined all that, and I got 8, which is, like, kind of bad. Not gonna lie. It's not too great. Let's see here. All right, one more sensor to go. I could have went and did the cut down trees task. This one's just a little bit more fun, I suppose. Oh. We're dancing here. We're dancing. My doggo got tired as well. The Spore Rifle is so good. Ladies and gents, I do wish there was a good melee option here. That is the one thing I think we missed on. if I had to point to anything with this region. I like most of it. As I've gotten used to it, I think it's been interesting, kind of unique, fun. It's different for sure. But I think we missed pretty heavily on not getting a good melee option here. I'm hitting this because I want this crate. This should be a good crate, hopefully. Not bad, not bad. I guess it really doesn't matter. What do I care about more out of those? Either of them. Okay, let's fill up on seaweed. That's enough seaweed, they said. I do want these. Collecting the hides as well. Alright, and then let's get over to the boss fight. I am going to head back, I think, really quick, because I do want to drop off some of these materials. I want to make sure we have enough space to take care of everything. Let's do that really quickly. And he is up and ready to go. Just kidding. I need to drive. Then we're going to take the long walk home after this one. After this one, since we had to waste some extra energy getting up to Mr. Borealis again. That silly, silly guy. Alright, put that there. Doggo, help us out. Be a good doggo, hold some of the things. Okay, nothing extra there. Nothing extra there. We're a little tight on space here as well. I honestly don't really care about this. I'm trying to think what else. I don't really need these for sure. Some of this other stuff we might get. I could probably get rid of this. Honestly, get rid of that. I'm going to put this here just in case I accidentally break it. Don't want to do that. Let me just make sure chopper's full up too. It is. It is. Okay. Let's go. That should be fine. We'll organize, make sure we can grab whatever we need here. We'll take the best of the things. But onward we go to the boss fight. Now, we would have been much better off of not trying to do both of these, but for the content, we sacrifice the space. How are we sitting on genomes, actually? 2,045. Pretty sick, actually. I think if we end up making it to the storage for explosives, we'll probably buy the upgrade. I might even buy the dog blueprint upgrade. I'm still considering buying one of these as well. I'm actually really interested in maybe getting the protective coat here just to extend. It's really tough. It's really tough. It's really tough. Some storages we want. We'll see. All right. I was hydrating. Let's get in. I think we got everything we need. Boom, boom. Yep, boom. You know what? I can eat both of these. Take up some space. Let's kill the big guy. Pop you, sir. Thank you. No, thank you. Stay away from me. Let's not let you get healed, sir. Now, I wish here I could shoot him. If we could shoot this guy right here, whew, we'd be in good shape. We'd absolutely punish him. Thought about bringing the drone to help. as well with these, but I don't think it would do enough damage quickly enough. We don't have a good enough gun on it. Weapon broke, that happens. All good. Also, if you've ever noticed, this guy's literally ripping these things off of his body, which is like kind of crazy. Now he takes less damage here, so you want to focus on these. He did get healed a little bit. But of course, here we are. Into the zone we go. I'm going to heal up this way. Let our perk heal go. We'll get 2 stages of heals. And we should be good to go here. And hopefully less than... Pop this. Couple more shots. We wasted one there. Boom, got him. Baby, let's go. And we hit the full supply. Look at that. And 1 bullet left in this. Couldn't have timed it any better myself. Beautiful. Honestly, a pretty fun boss fight. I like the stages here. Once you get the strat down, really not unreasonable. We probably overhealed a little bit with a few of our inhalers, but not bad overall. Ooh, that's nice, actually. That's pretty sick. Titanium alloy is a good hit there. Happy to see a gas cylinder. Some carbon composite is nice. A couple of these things are really good. Feeling good about that. We're topping up here. What can we drop? Honestly, I can get rid of this. And we can grab both of these. And we are in business, ladies and gents. And that puts us up to 627. Of our Genesis stripes. So we're doing very, very well. I've not grabbed anything else from the reward track there as we've continued to level up. So going to be on the way, working towards level 25. We'll give you some updates on what that looks like, but I feel very good for free to play here. Going to spend some time getting some of our stuff cleared here. Now that we have the ability to do that again and run around, knock out, our basic locations here. Jump over, get our T-Hub run complete, and then spend a lot of time with Bunker Alpha. And that should put us pretty close to where we need to be. I think one more reset on Bunker Alpha should clear up a lot of stuff for us, which will be really good. I'm going to throw the gas here. We'll fill that up as we go. But I'm going to wrap it up here today. That's good. Good Genesis stripes. Want to update, just share a little bit more about the event. What I will plan to do is probably like a season wrap-up and a finish to the Purge event. So as of the recording of this, we have 5 days and 21 hours left, and we have only 1 day and 21 hours of the season. We did okay. I'm going to obviously try to hit 53 here, or maybe even 55. We'll see where we get to, especially with some bunker clearance. We should do a nice job. So we'll probably do both of those at once. I do also have, by that point, I'll have another settlement update for you as well, so we can package everything together. That'll probably be next week, and we can jump into it from there. So I'm going to wrap this here. Say thanks so much for all of the support, checking the videos out. If you're not subscribed, we'd really ask you to consider that. We're on the road to 10K and making some good progress towards that. So we'd really appreciate your support on being able to do that. And, it's free. So hit that subscribe button for us. And we'll be back on cam hopefully later this week or next week once we get all of our stuff figured out at the house. And other than that, lots more Last Day on Earth action coming to you. So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.